Let's talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is sitting at 93,966, and things are not any different than what we expected, either from the timing perspective or from the perspective of it being at $93,000. The overall situation of Bitcoin was very clear. It was not able to live above 97,300. That was the only bullish support we had. And I have said this so many times previously as well, that if it is not able to conquer 97,300, it is not going to go up. There is no upward direction. The only thing that it can do is it can do drama, and it can always come back to it and tries to try to stay close towards 95, 96, 97. All that is going to be useless because it is going to be on a downward journey. Now that is holding true, and overall right now what has happened is that Bitcoin is bleeding, and Monday is a bleeding day. Sunday and Monday it bleeds. It works like a clockwork. It's been a month that I've been telling you that it has kind of set up a schedule. It bleeds on Sunday and Monday, then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's ambiguous. It can go green and red both, but Friday and Saturday is always green. They're better than the rest of the days, and then it goes red again. Our situation is simple with Bitcoin. It is coming down towards $90,000. Now $90,000 is the make and break situation. I've said this yesterday as well. This whole infrastructure is standing on it. This is the double top. The neckline is on 90K. The moment you lose 90K, then it is going to bleed bad, because you see this is a straightforward journey. This is more of an action journey. Over here you can put up a fight, but you lose 90K, you're going to bleed, because you don't have any areas of support. You don't have any action. This thing just flew through it. So when it comes to support or holding, there is not going to be any form of holding. So like I said, losing 97,300 for me was 85K. Staying above it was 120K. So it was that kind of a deal, and right now it is playing out. So if we don't see Bitcoin recovering and achieving 97,300, I would be leaning towards that concept of bleed towards 85K. And I've said this in yesterday's video as well. I'll repeat it. We are reaching the month end. We had an opening of Bitcoin at 102,400. Until and unless you go back towards that price, month of Feb is going to close red. And it is going to be in favor of March. If month of Feb closes red as well, then the opening will be red for March, and then in March, if we're going to rally, it plays out really well. Other than that, I don't see anything else. I think even if we look at it from the perspective of that red resistance that Bitcoin had conquered, I think that one is gone as well. I'll just show it to you. And I did talk about it yesterday that it is eventually going to break below it, and it did happen. So temporarily over here, Bitcoin tried to conquer it by breaking above this downward trend, this red line. It went up, it came, it tested, it still tried to stay up, and now it is bleeding. This is 94,000 something, 94,300. But if I map it on live chart, it is actually below this red line. So even from the perspective of this red line, Bitcoin has entered back into downward trend. And if Bitcoin is not able to go above 94,300, if you are just looking at a short term, I would assume that Bitcoin is only going to bleed further. So now if Bitcoin wants to stay green, you can use 94,300 as your 2 days indicator. If you see both candles, 2 candles of daily are not able to close above 94,300, you should assume and take it as one more indicator that Bitcoin is not reversing and going towards 97,300. It is actually going to go down. Otherwise, we are using 97,300. This is just an extra indicator on the basis of this red line that can give us some hope that Bitcoin is putting up a fight. But if it fails with this as well, it becomes crystal clear Bitcoin is going to bleed more. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions or I have touched on a topic and you expect me to explain a bit more, I'll try my best to explain that to you in the comments. Leave a comment, and I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe, because if you're not interacting with the video, or if you're not subscribed, you're not going to see all the 10 videos that I make every day. You're going to miss out on it, and I think you are educated enough to understand what to subscribe and what not to, because if you want to miss out on it, then why not? It's for your own good, and you should know better what is good for you.